not to worry, he had a plan. He said that in any case, Noctanium was just a backup plan in case of an emergency. The man smiled and said that if they all united for the final push, the ascension of the Prince of Hell would go as planned. Someone threw a bucket of water. It landed right on Xavier's head. The woman ran up to him and asked what had happened to him. He replied that his hand had simply slipped a little. The brunette looked around nervously and said that he probably knew that Mr. Canavero's house had a guest room. He could go there and change. He should go there right now. All those men were staring at him. The spectators were saying what a gorgeous body she had. Xavier went to the gate and asked to open it. The man said this is his body. The guy changed his clothes and thought that now it would be much easier for him to move around. He exhaled. The guy thought that he needed to completely hide his presence. He jumped out of the window. The knight ran past the guards. In front of him was the door to the basement. The blue-haired man looked around the corner and thought that this is the door that leads to the second-level basement. How can he open this door? He noticed something. Canavero approached the door. He looked around. He unlocked the lock with magic. A magic circle appeared in his palm. The lock began to spin. It lit up. The knight looked closely and thought that this lock was different from the one hanging on the main gate. It could only be opened by a certain flow of mana. The stones in the backpack shimmered. The hero looked at them and thought if this was really all, and if there were more of them somewhere, and Namaran's barrier could be activated with them. Lloyd lowered his head and thought that he could not let this happen. Saliva flowed from his mouth. He thought that it was time to look for money again. A system window appeared. Was he not doing this for the sake of finding possible means for black magic? He replied that he said money. Canavero came out from behind the door. Xavier watched him. He waited for the man to leave. The guy approached the door. He frowned and thought that he definitely used something like this. The lock gave in. Xavier went inside. He looked forward. The knight took a step forward. He frowned. There was darkness ahead. Suddenly, someone ran towards him from there. Xavier looked closer. The monster swung. The knight dodged and thought, what was that? Was it really a dead man? His fist